What's going on, everybody? It's Colby Massey here again with another lesson, another song to teach you. And I'm pretty excited for this lesson because today we're going to learn my absolute favorite song of all time. Somebody asked me here a while back if I was stuck on a deserted island by myself and I had no idea when I would be saved, and all I had was a guitar, and all I knew was one song that I had to play every day until I got saved, what song would that be? And I said this song because I already play this song probably like 400 times a day anyway. So this is my all-time favorite song, and every time I grab a guitar, no matter where I'm at in a guitar store, if I want to just grab a guitar and play around with it or test it and see how I like it, this is the song that I play. And it's Hey Joe. And specifically this version that we're going to go over is the Jimi Hendrix version, but there's hundreds of thousands of different versions of it out there, and I think that's why I like this song so much, is because throughout the years people have taken this song and taken like the basics that I'm going to teach you today and used it as a blank canvas, and then every artist that does a cover of it puts their own little spin and their own little flavor on it. And I guess that can be said for most every song ever, but I particularly notice it with this song the most out of any other song I've heard. And this, like I said, this is just my all-time favorite song, and there's so much you can do with this song to put your own little artistic spin on it. And I'm going to show you the basics of this song so maybe you could do the same, and then as you progress in your skills as a guitarist, you can, add your own little flavor to it and add your own little skills, and then go look up some of these other versions that I'm telling you about and kind of get inspiration and ideas from them. But for now, I'm just going to show you the basics. I'm just going to show you the intro, the chords, and then this bass line that is played towards the end of the song. But and I'm already talking a lot, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. The intro is going to sound something like this. Alright, something like that. I kind of messed up a little bit, but pretty similar to that. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is learn the first little thing, the first little lick for the intro. Alright, and what we're doing there is we're putting our first finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string or your B string. And what we're going to do is you can either slide it from the 3rd to the 5th and back, or you can hammer on from the 3rd to the 5th and back. I like to do the hammer on, but while you're doing this, you're going to hit the 2nd string, but let your E string or your 1st string ring out with it. Whatever you decide. Alright, and once you do that, your middle finger is going to come here to the 3rd string, 4th fret, which is your G string, and you're going to slide from the 4th fret to the 2nd fret and release immediately. Because then once you release, you're going to make an E major chord. Alright? And you're particularly, when you make this E major chord here, you're mainly aiming for like your 5th, 4th, and 3rd string. Okay? You don't really want to hit these down there. It's just, it won't sound right. So far all together, this is what we got. Sorry. Okay? Even slower. Alright? And then after that, you're going to play on this E chord for a little bit. Whatever. And then you're going to come, what I do is I take, since I'm already doing an E major chord right here anyway, I take these two middle, my middle finger and my ring finger, and I come down here to the 4th fret with those same 2 strings, and I go. So that way I don't have to do a whole lot of moving my hand around and stuff. I just make it simple. So I bring my 2 fingers here to the 4th fret, and I'm going. Slide from the 4th to the 5th, then what you're going to do is you're going to slide from the 4th to the 5th, hit your open 6th string, open 6th string, 5th fret on these 2 strings, open 6th string, 4th fret on these 2 strings, open 6th string, E major chord. Alright, so it sounds like this. Alright. Sorry, messed up a little bit. But that's what you're doing. So far, this is what we got. I messed up. Let me do it again. Alright. And then you're going to come down here to your 7th fret of your D string, which is your 4th string, and you're going to go. And all I'm doing there is hammering on from the 7th fret to the 9th fret of the D string, and then after I hammer on, you're pretty much barring right here at the 7th fret, your 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st string. So D, G, B, and E. And you're going. So you're hammering on from the 7th to the 9th of the D, and then you're hitting the 7th of these strings down here that you're barring. So, like that. I'm going to say if you can see right here, I'm going. My hand right here is going. Alright. And then after I do that, I usually go. I slide that D string up and just release it. Because then you're going to go into your chords now. Alright, and all I'm doing there is I'm doing power chords. So I'm starting here on the C major power chord, which is on the 3rd fret, barring the 3rd fret, just your 5 strings, muting the 6th string, and then doing your ring and pinky like that. Taking this shape, going up, putting your middle finger down to make it major, because you're going C to G major. Alright, and take this C shape that you did and slide it down here to the 5th fret, and then you're doing D. Then moving it up like you did with the G, but moving it up to make an A. So you're going C, G, D, A, and then you're taking this shape that you've done for your C and your D and sliding it down here to the 7th fret and making an E major. Alright, and the cool thing about an E major is you don't really have to mute the 6th string because that's an open E string. So that's going to be your bass note, because this is an E major chord and that's your open E, and it just sounds good together. It gives it more of like a punchy sound, like that. Alright, so here's our chords. C, sorry I hit the open E, C, G, D, A, E. Alright, and after you go to your E, you're going to do this little lick that is pretty much the iconic lick for this song, and it's. Alright, and all you're doing is taking your first finger on the 5th string of the 5th fret, and then your ring finger is going on the 6th string of the 7th fret, and you're just going to alternate between those 2 strings, 6 5 6 5 6 5 6 5, and then after you do that, you're going to go, after you end on that last 5, you're going to slide it down to the 7th fret again and hit your E major power chord that we just did. So just like that, real slow. kind of got carried away there, but I'm just kind of trying to show you that little lick right there, because that's pretty much the iconic lick that makes this song Hey Joe. That's my favorite part of the song, is that lick right there, because there's a lot you can do with that lick. And all you're gonna, if you want to get creative, I mean, I'm not going to get really in depth with it, but if you want to get creative and put your own little spin, you can start with this little lick here. And all you have to do is mess around with the 6th, 5th, and 4th strings on frets 5 and 7. Because you can, you know, all kind of different stuff. You know, whatever you want to do. But the main basic lick is just 6-5, 6-5 E, 6-5, 6-5 E, boom, 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 boom. All right, and then after you do that little lick, I think twice, maybe 3 times, you go back to your chords: C, G, D, A, boom, E, boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 C, G, E, A, E, boom, 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 boom. Alright, and that's basically the meat and potatoes of the whole song right there. If you can play that I just showed you, that whole series with the chords and then the little lick back to the E major, if you can play that, you can pretty much play the whole song Hey Joe. And then if you get with another guy who knows the song, you know, he could play that, and then you can kind of, you know, mess around with your own little licks like I showed you here at the 5th and 7th fret of 6, 5, and 4, or E, A, and D, you know. You know, and then there's a solo, but I mean, I'm not going to get all in depth with the solo, but the song is in the key of E minor. So your solo is going to be down here at the 12th fret. So just if you learn your pentatonic scale, just remember your pattern 1 here at the 12th fret is, you know, you can do your E minor there at the 12th fret, pattern 1. And that's basically what you're going to be using for majority of your solo. And you can make up your own solos pretty much. No, just make up your own stuff and play around with it. But anyway, the meat and potatoes of the song is the chords, the C, G, D, A, E with the riff. Boom, 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 E. Alright, and then there is a bass line that the bass player is playing, and Jimmy just kind of duplicates it on his guitar. And it sounds like this. I'm going to play through it one time, and then I'm going to break it down. Alright, and all you're doing is you're starting here with any finger you want. I usually just do my middle finger, and you're going 3rd fret, 5th string. Alright, so 3rd fret, 5th string, and then you're going open 6th string, 1, 2, 3 on the 6th string. Alright, so 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. Alright, and then after you do that, you're going to come down here to the 5th string again on the 2nd fret and go 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're going to do the same thing, the 2, 3, 4, 5 that you did on the 5th string. You're going to go up and do it on the 6th string now. 2, 3, 4, 5. So all together, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the 5th string, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the 6th string. Alright? And then you're going to bring your first finger here on the 4th fret of the 5th string and go 4, 5, 6, E, boom, boom. Alright, real slow. 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, E, boom, 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 E. Sorry, I messed up. It's hard playing it slow. But basically, one more time, and then I'll be done. 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the 5th string, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the 6th string, back to the 5th string, 4, 5, 6, E, boom, 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 E. And then, you know, mess around with some of those licks like I was saying and just kind of put your own flavor to it. But that is how you play Hey Joe. That is the basic layout of how you play Hey Joe. And then I would recommend, like I said, that you go look up some more versions and covers of this song and listen to everybody else's version and then kind of get inspiration and ideas from them, because that's what I've done. And I've been playing this song, like I said, 400 times a day for as long as since I learned it, which has been years and years and years, you know. And I still have not mastered this song because it's always being added to and always being changed and tweaked, and everybody's always putting their own little style and licks and stuff into it. And that's 100% why I love this song so much. And like I said, you can do it with any song, but specifically this song, I love it. And that's why this is my favorite song of all time, and that's why I decided to do a lesson on it. So hopefully I could find someone out there that loves it as much as I do. And that's basically it. You know, watch this video as many times as you need to, because that's the beauty of it being on video nowadays, is you can rewind it and watch it and rewind it and watch it as many times as you want. And, you know, break it down into each section however you need. So do that, you know. And I'm sorry this video did take so long and I kind of over-explained things, because I just want to make sure that you get it, because this can be kind of a tricky song and there is a lot to it, because Jimi Hendrix was a wizard on guitar. So, but anyway, you know, watch this video. If you have any comments or requests or any kind of feedback, you know, let me know. And just have fun with it, you know. Just play around and get creative and be artistic, alright? Y'all take it easy. I'll see y'all on the way.